All right, so I just got hit with another invalid click claim from YouTube. Now, this has been going on for about 2-3 years now. No help from YouTube at all. They keep you flying blind, and you just gotta kind of try to figure it out for yourself. So I've tried a lot of different things to try to get this to work, to try to figure this out, and nothing's worked so far. I think I got it under control, and then out of the blue, I get another invalid click claim. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna try a little experiment here. So we're gonna go right here to last 7 days, because the invalid click more than likely happened within the last 7 days, because I just got this claim today. So it would have to have been March the 13th or a few days back. So we're gonna go to last 7 days. If I scroll down here, if I go to content, we're gonna see the most viewed videos in the last 7 days. So the first one here is my most viewed video, almost got 8,000 views in a week's time. If I go to audience, it's gonna show me where this traffic is coming from. So 94% is coming from the United States, which is really good. So I'm gonna go to see more. Canada, I got 1.4%, and then it really falls off from here. 0.1% all the way down the board, 0.1%, which is pretty good. All right, so in my estimation, it's not that video. So we're gonna go back here. And I'm only gonna be looking at the top 5 videos here in the last 7 days. So the next one is 3.1 K views. Go to audience. So this one has 82% coming from the United States. So we're gonna go to see more. So 82%, 0.7 coming from the United States, and 2.4% coming from Indonesia, which is not great. And then if we look at the view duration on that Indonesia view, or the views from Indonesia, it's only 22 seconds. So that's not good. Okay, red flag right there. Okay, let's go to the other videos. So the third one here is one that I just uploaded. And it's weird, every time I upload a video that catches some type of steam, I get hit with that invalid click. So I thought automatically it was this video. You go to audience. So there's probably not enough data, because there's only 1 day of data on this video. And this one shows 82% coming from the United States, which is not great, but it only shows another 0.8% coming from Canada. So where is the rest of that 17% coming from? There's not enough data to tell here, but just by face value, it's not gonna be this video. All right, let's go to number 4. So number 4, I got 83.7% coming from the USA, 0.7% coming from Indonesia. So 0.7 versus that 2.7 is a really big difference. Only 80 views total coming from Indonesia. The other 10 views, 0.1% coming from Canada. So it doesn't look like it's that video. So we're going to number 5. Number 5, kind of all over the place here. Number 5, kind of all over the place here. 86.7% coming from the USA. Nigeria, 1.6%. But on that 1.6% from Nigeria, I have 1 minute and 15 seconds of average view duration, which is a big difference from the Indonesia 22 or 26% or 26-second views, whatever it was, right? So this doesn't look out of place, out of pocket right here. None of this. Look at the views here, view duration. Russia, understandably, because it's a different language. Well, most of these are different languages, right? But for whatever reason, I get 31%, only 0.2% of total views. Scroll all the way down here, Ukraine, 37%. How about that? I got a few people from Ukraine watching my videos. And on this video, I don't see anything at all from Indonesia. No Indonesia. So this leads me to believe that the second most viewed video at 3,700 views, which is 3,100. This one right here. This one's giving me the invalid clicks. So quick little backstory. Funny thing is on the invalid click terms, when you contact YouTube, they just send you just an automatic response. Here, read this, figure it out for yourself, right? So I read it. And one of the things that it says in that response is it's up to you, the channel owner, to keep track of your views and keep track of these invalid clicks, right? So when I found this, I actually contacted YouTube and I said, hey, can I geo-restrict a certain country, because I believe this is where my invalid clicks are coming from? And the response was, well, you have to apply for, I think it's called content manager or channel manager, in order to restrict certain countries. Okay, fine, how do I apply? So It's actually a copyright content manager, and one of the ways that you do get approved is you have to be part of a, I believe it's called MCN, multi-channel network. You have to be part of a multi-channel network, and you have to have a lot of content that people are trying to steal, or that people or that you're filing claims on, claiming that it's your content, right? It's just a big mess, and that's really not what I'm trying to do. I don't really have people that are trying to steal my videos. I just want to restrict certain countries, and they said, well, that's the only way to apply. So I applied, didn't get approved, knowing that I wasn't gonna get approved because I didn't meet that criteria. Messaged them back, and they told me, well, there's really nothing I can do. Me asking them, well, even though you said to keep track on it and report it to you, YouTube, so you can fix it, there's nothing you can do. Cool. Right. Anyway, so right here, this is leading me to believe this is the content that is giving me these invalid clicks, hopefully, because I've been down this road before. I really haven't pinpointed it to any specific video. I just took out a lot of different videos that I believe were coming from different countries. What else did I do? I turned off my comments, which really hurts you as far as channel engagement, but I was getting a lot of spam. So I had to turn off my comments. I turned off remixing. I turned off embedding. There's another setting over here. I believe it's, where is it? I went to settings here, go to channel, advanced settings, right here where it says Google Ads account linking. What happens is other people from different countries will take your video and use those as ads, which doing my research shows that it also causes invalid clicks. So you have to check this button here where it says only let linked accounts use this channel's video as ads. So it would be your accounts or any other accounts you have linked to your channel that would be allowed to use your videos as ads. So none of this did anything. I even turned off AdSense for a few days because what happened is YouTube actually, they demonetized my channel. Okay, I was getting all these invalid clicks. I would get invalid clicks for a week, and then it would go back. I'd get invalid clicks for 2 months, and then the views would come back. And just over time, over a 2-year period, I kept on getting invalid clicks. So in that time, the last time that I contacted YouTube, and I was really trying to figure out what was going on, because every time I contact YouTube, it's really just a waste of time. You're on the line with them, or you're on chat with them for 30 minutes, an hour at a time, really getting nowhere. They're just sending you canned responses. They're just sending you articles. Here, read this, figure it out for yourself. No help really, right? So the last time I contacted them, a day later, my channel was demonetized. So that got me thinking, well, I really don't want to contact them anymore because I don't want to be put on their radar. Maybe it was something that I said or something that I did contacting them that raised a red flag, and they just demonetized my channel entirely. Now I was devastated, for lack of a better word. I went from making a few $100s a day, got hit with invalid clicks, went down to 80, then it went down to 30, then it went down to 10, then it went down to 5. Finally got my channel demonetized entirely, making no revenue off of YouTube. So I said, okay, fine. I have a check coming to me from the month before I got demonetized, and it was for $1,400. Cool. They actually withheld that money. Well, there's another word for it. They didn't withhold it. Withholding means you have to do something and you can potentially get it back. They took that money from me. YouTube took that money from my AdSense account. And the crazy thing is I have 4 or 5 different channels that are monetized. So in those other channels, I maybe had total about $200 in AdSense, and they took that money too. They took my whole AdSense revenue. And one of the crazy things is you can't contact AdSense. AdSense is a different department than YouTube. I contacted YouTube asking them about AdSense. Nothing they can do. They said, well, you have to contact AdSense. Okay, you go look for a phone number, you go look for an email, you go look for an address, and there's no way to contact AdSense at all. So that's one of those things to where, man, YouTube, come on, get your stuff together, right? I know I went overboard talking a little bit too much, but let's go back to that video. And what I'm gonna do is I don't want to delete it entirely, just because this video has provided me some revenue. Total, this video has made me 11 grand. So if I delete it entirely, and this wasn't the video that was causing me problems, well, I'm just losing further revenue. Now, Currently, I'm really not making too much money off this video. I'm only making $2 right here, but I'm gonna set this video to private. Setting this video to private, and let's see if this invalid clicks little prompt up here goes away. And I will be back and see if this fixes the problem and where we go from here. So stay tuned. Check out the links in the description if you want to help support the channel. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing because I will be posting more about this invalid clicks. Thank you to everybody else who's posted videos on invalid clicks, trying all these different methods, all the Reddit, subreddits, everybody talking about this because this is a major issue that YouTube really is doing nothing about and are turning a blind eye to because they can admit guilt even though they probably know that they have a glitch in their system. They have their own bugs that are going on, but they can't admit guilt because if they do, they open themselves up to a potential lawsuit and giving people back money from AdSense. I hope this video doesn't get taken down. Again, thanks for watching. Links in the description. See you on the next one.